So I don't really know what it is, but I do know that when you go into Camera Obscura for the first time, it's breathtaking. It took my breath away the first time. I'm John Serkin, and we're in Santa Fe. Behind me is my Camera Obscura, which I built in 2021. I've had a bunch of Camera Obscuras in the past, but this is my first permanent one, and I'm sure my last permanent one. So Camera Obscura is Latin for dark room or dark chamber. It's where the camera gets its name. It's the precursor to a modern camera. And the optics consist of a mirror that's on an angle. It takes the outside view, reflects it down through a lens, and the lens projects the image onto the viewing table. That's beautiful, huh? So I built a new optical head for this building, but I designed the building to fit the lens. And the optical head, it has two motors, one for panning and another one for going up and down. The focal length of this lens is 75 inches. That's the distance from here to the lens. And that means that things that are far away will be in focus at this distance. But if something's closer and you want to be in focus, you need to increase the distance between the lens and the viewing table. I do that mechanically by lowering this now. So see how out of focus this is. If I raise the card up, see how clear that becomes? Keep an eye on the, let's see, the fountains here, okay? I'll try to get those into focus as I lower the table. Oh, there's a bird there, Woodhouse Jay. And I also am able to tilt the table. So if I want to like focus on, see what birds are there, I can do it that way. Oh, there's a bird there now. My wife and I were on a honeymoon, and we were in San Francisco. And I heard about the giant camera, and it's in the shape of a camera pointing upwards. And where the lens would be, it's actually a turret. And the Camera Obscura pans around and gives you these incredible views of seal rock. You see the seals, you see boats, you see the waves of the Pacific. Spectacular instrument. And I just fell in love with it. I was in my 70s and I said, you know, it's now or never. This is my chance. What the hell, I'm gonna build a Camera Obscura. You know, it looks so simple, that building, but it was really very complicated to execute. Out here, nothing ever happens. So, you know, when it's windy, you can see the leaves blowing, the branches moving a little bit. But what I do have here are great sunsets, great New Mexican sunsets. So I've nicknamed this the Sunset Room. Hopefully you'll get to see one. I'll demonstrate my virtual zoom. I need a little light first. Oh, it's pretty. So, then I can choose from different sizes. Or maybe a little smaller. That's sort of nice. Gonna get it nicely in focus. What I'll do up here And that way I can tip this until it comes into focus. There. And now you get a nice little composition for sunset. You can actually watch the sun setting. This is my extreme zoom. So nice in itself. It's a CD, it's a DVD. Last little spot. Great, huh? Well, it's taught me to go slower. It's taught me to be really comfortable with silence and solitude. And it's helped me look more carefully at the natural world. You see things with the Camera Obscura that we usually filter out. Highlights, reflections, strange light phenomenon that we look at every day and we don't notice. I go in the Camera Obscura and they become obvious, and then I start seeing them. So it's taught me to open my eyes a little more. Most people have never even heard of a Camera Obscura, and very few people have ever actually been inside one. So if you're ever in a city or someplace where there's a Camera Obscura, I urge you to make the effort to go see it. It changed my life, and it's just such a wonderful, mysterious experience that you can't duplicate any other way.